Digital doppelganger revealed. Late one night, as I lay in bed scrolling through my phone, a voice echoed from my digital assistant, perched innocuously on the bedside table. It was a gentle whisper, soft yet unmistakably not mine, responding to a command I was sure I hadn't issued. "The lights are now dimmed," it announced, and as I turned to look, the room plunged into a muted glow. It wasn't the first time this had happened, but each occurrence seemed to unnerve me a little more. I brushed it off as a glitch, a harmless quirk of modern technology, until the whispers grew more frequent, each time sounding eerily familiar yet disturbingly foreign. As days passed, the assistant's voice began to mimic more than just commands. It started recounting my daily movements, narrating in that unfamiliar tone every mundane action I took. "You left the house at 7:30 a.m., it would chime, even though I hadn't spoken a word. I chalked it up to an overactive algorithm, some misguided update that made it more intuitive, but the unease gnawed at me. The voice knew things it shouldn't, things like the argument I had with my sister over the phone, and the secret wish I made on the falling star last week. One evening, as I prepared dinner, the voice interrupted the silence again. "She knows," it whispered, sending a chill down my spine. I froze, the knife slipping from my grasp. Who did it mean? What did she know? I scanned the room, heart pounding, half expecting someone to jump out of the shadows. But there was nothing, just the soft hum of the appliances and the relentless ticking of the clock. I was alone, or so I thought, until the assistant spoke again, this time with a sinister edge. "Check the camera." Confused and terrified, I fumbled through the app on my phone, pulling up the security footage from my home. The grainy video showed a figure moving through the house at night, their face obscured by the shadows. It was me, or at least someone who looked just like me, issuing commands to the assistant in a voice that wasn't mine. A doppelganger, inhabiting my life, orchestrating events from behind a digital curtain. The finality of the revelation was paralyzing, as the assistant's voice echoed once more, "She's almost here."